Hey everybody, welcome to etrailer.com. I'm Bobby, and today we're taking a look at the eTrailer Cargo Area Protector here on our 2021 Jeep Grand Cherokee. So if you guys are wanting to start protecting the inside of your cargo area, whether you're loading up just, your day-to-day stuff, your long road trip items, or if you got a furry friend you want to bring along, even if you want to do some home projects around the house, this can be a great option to start protecting the inside of your vehicle. Now, if you've seen any of the reviews here at etrailer.com, you've seen some of our neighbors have really put this to test. I've seen lumber, mulch, a whole bunch of stuff in the back here, and this still holds up quite well to it and actually protects the underside. So, if you aren't doing anything too crazy like that, you can be sure that your cargo itself isn't going to be doing any damage to the inside, which is great to see. Now, you do have three pieces here today, of course. We have our one that's actually holding us up to the top there, little elastic bands keeping around our headrest, and then our main area protector here. This big old guy doing a great job filling in our area. You can see on the Jeep Grand Cherokee, it actually is just a little bit too large. I only say that because, oh no, now I'm protecting the sides of my vehicle as well, right? I do like that. Sometimes you find this on some of the larger, wider hatchbacks. It just ends up being like that, and then you're not getting this protection you're seeing here. So I actually really do like that we're getting a little bit of curve there just to start protecting that plastic. And then of course our third portion here is going to be our bumper skirt. Now I really like these guys, especially any furry friends hopping up on here as they get to that old age as well. Not going to be scratching on here, which is great to see, and I really do like how it works. It just does a great job of covering this entire area, fitting quite well here on the Jeep Grand Cherokee. Now it is going to be made of a high quality polyester construction, and like I said, we've seen a lot of neighbors put this to the test and it's held up, which is great to see. And yeah, it just overall works really well of just starting to give us a little protection in our cargo area. Well, I do really like the construction, like I said, and it's great that it's going to be really easy to clean. No matter if we're getting spills or any kind of debris in here, really not going to be too bad to either hose it off, spot wash it, whatever we need to do to make sure that it's clean and ready to rock and roll the next time. Now, one thing I want to do, of course, is show us how all these are held together. We just have some hook and loop here that's actually keeping us in place. So if I wanted to, I can quickly and easily take off the skirt here. I can even take this guy off too if I want, and that makes it a lot easier to store, as we're going to see later. However, I do want to keep my skirt attached for now because I want to go ahead and see how it looks if I actually drop these seats and how much cargo protection we're still getting with those seats being dropped. Now that could be great if we have any larger items we want to throw in here, a little home renovation as well. Let's go ahead and see how it looks when I drop these. Well, with those seats dropped now, we can see we're still getting pretty decent coverage. Now if I make my way to the side here, you can see we really have a small gap that's forming here on the side. So that's one thing to keep in mind. Now, am I still getting really good protection here in the middle? And can some of my longer items now fit inside my Jeep Grand Cherokee? Yeah, they can, but just keep in mind, you are losing a little bit here on the sides and obviously towards your door as well. So if you did have any larger items, maybe like a blanket or something like that here on the side could still be necessary. That way, of course, we're not damaging the side here of our vehicle. But overall, still really glad how I'm getting really good coverage. I like the sides here also getting up towards my wheel well. And again, these guys can easily scratch. I got a really old Ford Explorer, and I've done a number to it in the back, so I know how important it can be just to get a little protection here on the sides too. But overall, we're still doing a great job making sure that carpet's covered. I don't think we're going to have any kind of intrusion there, and I do love to see that. Now, one thing I really like about that hook and loop, makes it very easy to take off my bumper skirt, take that guy off, start getting them set. And one thing that can be cool too, let me go ahead and fix this front just because we reset it there for our seats coming up, is the fact that if I wanted to even, I could bring this hook and loop and kind of put it here on the carpet, which could be nice. So if you're having issues with your furry friend, maybe pulling this a little too much, now it can stay even, right? It's not gonna be pulling itself up, and then we're still getting the protection down here. And again, that bumper skirt coming off so easy now allows me to close that hatch, but still getting that cargo protection that I'm looking for. Now, one thing that's great about it as well, as you can see, it folds up quite nicely. It has a few little strings just to kind of keep it in organization as well. And especially here in the Jeep Grand Cherokee, we have a ton of room for it. You could find yourself just stuck in it right there. right here, wherever we really want it, and that way it's always ready to go, which is really cool. So really doesn't take up too much room, and of course it is washable. We can get it cleaned, and that way it's always ready to go for the next one. But honestly, I think it's just a really nice way of protecting our inside cargo area, and it has a variety of different uses. And of course, it is a universal fit. So if we have any other vehicles in the family, we can quickly swap it over and be ready to use it again. But otherwise, I think that about does it, guys, for our look here today at the eTrailer Cargo Area Protector. Once again, I'm Bobby. Thank you for watching.